happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, look here. Cam Ward is just what Miami needed. They need him. Now, for next year, they definitely better have another quarterback ready. Now, they got some on the squad, but they sure better have them boys ready. Because I don't think every year you want to try to go to the portal and get a QB. You kind of want a homegrown one if you can. But hey, Cam Ward is him. He got all the skills you need to win games. Their first 5 games, like right now this whole season, the off season, as a Miami player or a Gators player, you crump. Because your first game in state versus a big boy squad, Miami versus Florida, and the game gonna be in Gainesville. So Cam from Texas, Cam know what big Texas games feel like. He finna be in a big Florida game. This is a big state of the Florida showdown. We don't get the Miami versus Florida game a lot, but when we get it, it always be fireworks. So I expect a great game. It's the first game of the season. Then on top of that, everybody got time to try to, showcase something new. They going to have a little bit to know what Cam do. The Gators going to have a little bit to work with over the spring ball, but they ain't going to get too much. Cam want that NFL. He want to raise his NFL stock. I know he want to go first round. I know he do. And listen, he's got to put in that work from the moment spring ball start, which I think they start pretty early in March. Next month, really. Next week. Next week, I think they start like right after that, they start. So Cam Ward is what Miami ordered. It is what Miami needed to get them over the hump. Now, I looked at their schedule. First 5 games in the state of Florida. One in Gainesville, and then one at University of Florida. Gainesville gonna be a game. The Florida coach trying to fight for his job, so he gonna come out hard. The South Florida coach, he trying to show that he like that, so he gonna fight hard. Fam, you got a squad. So his 3 teams that he played from the state of Florida, they all solid teams. Fam, you almost beat South Florida. South Florida got on them a winning streak. You know the Gators can do something, but will they do something? So his first 5 games, he got to come with it. They in the state of Florida, but he got to come with it. They could end up being 5-0. 5-0 out the gate. And I looked at their schedule. Only teams that was just whack last year on that schedule is Wake Forest. They took a beating. Wake Forest, the only squad, took a beating. Everybody else had at least 6 wins and up. He got Louisville at Louisville. That's going to be a tough game. He got Florida State. That's a rivalry game, so you know that's going to be hard regardless, unless somebody just jump out and take over. Syracuse has gotten better, and they wasn't sorry last year. They gotten better. So can Cam Ward get them over the hump and make Miami and the rest of the state of Florida and the Miami fans feel like the U is back? I believe he can. I believe he can. It ain't a cakewalk schedule. They're going to have to come with it. They got, I think, Louisville, Florida State, and Duke. They got Virginia Tech on there in the first 5 games, I think. Virginia Tech ain't no cupcake either. So the schedule is what it is. I counted it. He could pull out 10 wins. But he going to have to come with it. I think 10 wins get them in that playoffs. And looking at his quarterback ratio, like how he get points, he had one year he took off like a rocket, threw about almost 50 TDs. But all his other years, he's been in the range of 24, 25, 23 TDs passing. 8 touchdowns rushing, 5 touchdowns rushing, stuff, stuff like that. So, but I think in Miami, I think we gonna see the complete Cam Ward. Because everything on the line this year. I think he could run it back and get an extra season. I think he could run it back and get an extra season, but I doubt it. He probably gonna come out after this season, and this the year he needs to display it all. I'm a thrower, which we know he is. And he can run that ball. Man, hey, listen. I take off when I can take off, and I bait them up and bomb them. They'll be so scared of me if I'm Cam Ward. You better have a spy on me. So I'm going to take one guy at the ballpark. And then, you know what? I shake your spy up, too. So I think Cam Ward is exactly what Mario Cristobal needs to get over the hump. Now, the thing is, if you get over the hump, who next at quarterback? Amy, listen. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I look at the now and I look at that future. I gotta say, hey, what we got now? Okay, we can do something. What we got? Who next? Now, who next? Because I need to know. They can get it anywhere, but Cam Ward gonna make Miami football super exciting. They got running backs. They got an O-line. They got wide receivers. They got a defense. And you know my barber, he liked the 49ers and he liked the Miami Dolphins. Miami Hurricanes. Forgive me. He liked the 49ers and he liked them Hurricanes. And I asked them, I say, with Cam Ward, I was happy they got Cam Ward. I want to see him dominate. I say, with Cam Ward, what you think y'all going to do? They say, last year we were good. All we needed was a QB. They said, we got 10 with Cam out the gate. So they looking at 10. I don't know if 10 was their floor or 10 was their ceiling. But I think Miami might be the team to beat in the ACC. Because I know Florida State, man, Florida State got thump. I don't care what they felt like. I ain't never seen a team crumble like from not getting in the playoffs to high win. Can DJ make them that much better? He can make them solid. But Miami might be the team to beat in the ACC. They just might be. They got Florida State and Clemson on the schedule, and they got Duke. Them the 3 best teams for this the Wednesday they had last season. But let me holler at y'all. Miss E. Willer, week 8, day 1. Y'all, listen, stay in that Bible. The Bible is the key. Bible the key to your success because it's going to give you what you need. Going to be talking to you. God going to be dropping that knowledge on you. Man, I need to do this, and this. And then you're going to be just elevating. Patricia, what's happening? Andre, what's good? Diva, what's happening? Jay Will, Andre, you say much better. Let me see. P. Highland, hey, you know it. All day college football, 91 real. You say Cam Ward needs to get better. Plain and simple. I'm glad he stayed in college. That's better than being a 5th or 6th round. It's time to work. All the money is cool, but time to be leisure. Correct. He know what's at stake. He knows what's at stake. We know what's at stake. That's probably why he came back. That score, his grade from the NFL might not have been what he wanted. Because you know me, listen, I ain't coming out to the league unless I'm him. And you already know they got quarterbacks they're going to try to put in front of him. So now I'm going to come back. I'm going to up my draft status. And I'm gonna be everything that they looking for. Dre, you say spring ball started the first week of in March. Okay, so he game on. I knew I seen something that they finna get it on. V. Smith, what's happening? Cole, I'm just excited to see teams get it. Correct, me too. March, we get to see everybody, and we got the UFL football season gonna start at the end of March, so that's good. Patricia, you say yes, Cam can at Miami. He can pull it off. All Access Sport Media, what's happening? 91 real. You say all that's cool, but what NFL grade did he get for him to come back to college? Probably not the first round. He probably won the first round. So I'm assuming he wanted first. So I don't think that's what he got. It's time to get better, use that NIL money wisely and get it correct. This year he could make himself as big as he want to make himself. He could come out here and dominate. Because this probably actually, other than the year when he was at D1AA and they was roll calling, because they were balling that year. Other than that season, this probably will be the best ballers he'd have never been around. Best ballers. So if Miami, was only missing a QB, and he is him, he gonna make all them that much better. And he gonna make himself look that much better. So Cam Ward, this your year, boy. Andre, you say if Miami doesn't win the ACC, the coach is in trouble. Listen, he got what he need. I ain't trying to put him on the hot seat, but this the year. Like, if I'm a Miami fan, this the year. Now, barring being, everything need to go their way, but this their year. This their year. P. Allen, you say this is going to be an interesting year for Rick. Yeah, it is. TMFB. Andre, you say the grade that he had was not good, saying he was 3rd or 5th round. Correct. And he won't I know he won't first. That's all I want is first. And he has the opportunity to place himself in that first round. He got the team. I would be so locked in that playbook. Man, I wouldn't even worry about enjoying Miami like that. This the year. This your money year. This your money year. Man, honestly, y'all, if you ain't where you want to be, lock in, put that work in, focus like you ain't never focused, learn like you ain't never learned, get out there and experience like you ain't never experienced in what you trying to do, and watch what happens. You'll upgrade yourself. Carbon Tech, what's happening? Miss Kilmer, what's good? In the bean, you say FSU play Miami this year? Yes, sir. He played back the whole state. He played the Gators. He played South Florida. He played FAMU. He played Florida State. He played about everything we got in Florida. V. Smith, you said, homie, you may fall in college football. Hey, it is. It really is. Listen, it really is. Because you got so much you could be looking at. Like, okay, all right, who that is? What they going to do? That's just how me and my business partner be rolling. We be locked in. Hey, look, y'all. I just want to jump on and ride out with y'all a little bit. Cam Ward has everything he want right in his hands. You want that NFL? It's in your hand. You want that high draft pick? It's in your hand. He got to dominate. And now he from Texas. But he know a rivalry game when he see it. Florida versus Miami, that's going to be game on. They going to have FAMU next. FAMU ain't no cakewalk, so they can't look at that like that's a cakewalk. Ball State, I think they going to thump them good. Then I think they got South Florida. South Florida ain't a cakewalk. Virginia Tech ain't going to be no cakewalk. And I ain't saying Ball State going to be no cakewalk, but we know we going to get them. I know FAMU better than Ball State. I know FAMU had South Florida. They should have won that game. So he better not look at South. Now, the only thing he got at FAMU that they don't have their head coach no more. But they got a lot of the players. They got a lot of ballers. So look, y'all. Cam Ward can make a name for himself. And they going to watch Miami. Washington State, he was way out there. He was doing his thing. Nobody didn't really, they saw him, but they ain't seen him. Pac-12 people, we saw him because we were following Colorado. But at Miami, everybody watching. Big dog, it's on you, Cam. You can do your thing, boy. This your year. You want that money? I ain't worried about your NIL money unless they gave you like $5 million and you hold that for a long time. Because if somebody really looked at it and broke the numbers down, you can live a long time off of $1 million if you break it down and you live on it as if you was at a regular, normal life job. But people ain't going to do that. They're going to try to ball. But, so Cam Ward, you want that big boy money? This your year, big dog. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla.